There you go now, fellas. Here we go. Another one from Dayton Brewery, the Super Trooper. And this one's an Imperial New England IPA. 10%. 30 IBU. 10%er. There you go. So this is my freedom of choice to drink this. I just read it on the back. So I'm expecting a cloudy one. Hazy Fantasy. Make a good song out of that. Is that Milli Vanilli? Hazy Fantasy? And they weren't even singing? You're all kidding. Alright, well this one's got a better head than the last one. So that's looking alright. Hazy as. Not sure what she's going to taste like. Give it a crack. Cheers. Imperials are always nice, no matter what they are, just about. Wow. It was probably one of the best New England IPA, or Imperial, anyway, I've ever had. That is deluxe. That's just so delicious. Oh, well balanced. Well done, guys. Slap on the back for Dayton's. Come through with the goodies today. And that's about $12. Well worth every cent, but yeah, like you get a mixed half a dozen where I go, or one of the places. You get 15% off. So it drops it down at, $10.30 or something, which is pretty goddamn good. I reckon that's fine beer. And we're back onto the dollar a percentage of alcohol. You're kidding. And you go to Bali and you can get, I think it's 8%. What are they called? The Demon or something? We were drinking them back in Bali in 89? No, 87. And I've drank them here as well, and they're cheap as hell. They're only like $1.50 or $2, 10%, and then we're over here and we're paying friggin' $10 for 10%. You're kidding. Oh well. It's tough at the top. You're gonna live in Australia, you gotta pay through the fucking nose. But it is what it is, and that's a great beer. That's a great reward for a good day's work. I'm happy as Larry with that one. I'd buy that one again, fellas. Look out for that one, I reckon. That's a good one to... I know a couple of you love your New England IPAs. I reckon you want to get onto that and stick a couple away for Chrissy. They're going to be delicious. Oh, that's delicious. Everything's delicious. Loving it. I'm loving the big cans. Yeah, you could be paying $12 for a small can, or $10 for a small can. You're kidding. I'd rather pay that little extra and get the big can, $4.40. It's a lot better than bloody $3.30. It's like 25% more. Thanks for coming. All right. Loving this. Loving sitting out here after I've cleaned it. It's beautiful. Picked a couple of veggies. Got the big monsters. Travel story. Well, I haven't done one for a little while. What about when I went to... Where's a good one to go? Go somewhere different. Canada. Lived in Canada. I lived in Canada during Vancouver World Expo 86. And we went to Vancouver and we were looking to stay there, and everything was booked out, and The Backpackers was booked out. I remember that. And the guy said, if you can find a bed, you can stay there. And we found a few mattresses, put it together and stayed there. That was good. When I went to pay, didn't have to pay. That was real good. So I stayed in Vancouver for nothing. Then I went to Edmonton. I stayed with a couple of great mates, Graham and Darryl, that I've met in Koh Samui earlier in the trip. Spent a bit of time there with them, and also in Bangkok, 1985. And went and saw them up in Canada, and they were pretty happy to see me. And I ended up staying in Edmonton for a couple of months, and they had motorbikes, and they had, they were out in the farm. Darryl's parents' property was on that property first, and then I moved in with 4 blokes, a bachelor's pad, and that was really good. And we'd go out all the time, and we had the Oilers in the Stanley Cup final against Calgary Flames. So Edmonton Oilers, and they won, of course. They had Wayne Gretzky. We didn't even pay to get in. We were supposed to be working, selling drinks. But we went in there and we took Mickey's of whiskey, bourbon, I think, and we just sucked them back. Slurpees with whiskey, free match. Every time some staff come near us, we'd just go off somewhere else, get another Slurpee, top her up, sit somewhere else for a while. It was fantastic. I really enjoyed Edmonton. The people there were great. The women were gorgeous. A lot of blonde, blue-eyed girls. Canadians, they're good-looking. Canadian people are fantastic, nice people. Quite conservative compared to American people. And, 2.5 months up there. I went to Vancouver Island, that was good. Met a girl on a boat, stayed at her house for free. Travelled the west coast of USA and Canada for nothing. Can you believe that? I didn't pay once for accommodation on the way back down. So, yeah, we just stayed with people. It was fantastic. And people would put us onto other people, and we'd stay there. I'd cook up. They'd want us to stay another night. They'd show us around town. We'd go out and get blind. Oh, it was good. West coast of USA, Canada is nothing better, I reckon. It's one of the great spots in the world. And you're probably like me. You met a few brash Americans out there when you're travelling. When they're in a big group, they're really loud. But back in America, they're absolutely charming people. Big hearts, and I can't believe the things that we got up to. All right, I'll leave you with that. Cheers.